Hey everyone, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons and his ex-wife, Kimora Lee Simmons, they're in a fight over money. Actually, it's over stock that is worth millions and millions of dollars. And they've been fighting over this for years now. And finally, January 2026, not 2025, y'all, 2026, they have a trial date. Now, many people said that Russell Simmons, he fled to Bali to escape all of the allegations against him. What allegations? They said he got similar SA allegations. So he's in that Diddy category. And Diddy may be at the top level of that category. When I say the top level, accused of some of the most sinister things, they said Russell Simmons falls somewhere in the midline of doing things like Diddy did, taking advantage of people, SAing people, slipping, stuff in their drink in order to SA said people. And they said once all of these allegations came out about him, all of a sudden he flew to Bali and now he does meditation, yoga. He's a vegan and he's trying to have atonement with himself. But his accusers are saying, no, he needs to pay. So, anywho, he went to Bali because Bali, they can't touch you. They can't. The U.S. can't force them to send you back. But I'm saying, will this January 2026 trial be the catalyst that locks Russell Simmons up, that gets Russell Simmons to pay for these SA allegations that he has against him? So are they just sitting back chilling saying, you know what, we'll get him when we get him. When he comes for this trial, he thinks he's going to fight for his millions back. He will be in a different fight against the people that are accusing him of SA. Time will tell. Let's go ahead and get into this story. So Russell Simmons is headed to trial with ex-wife Kimora Lee in a fight over millions. Russell Simmons and his ex-wife Kimora Lee are headed for a face-off in court as part of their nasty battle over stocks worth millions, In Touch can exclusively report. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, a Los Angeles Superior Court judge set a trial date of January 2nd, 2026. In the lawsuit brought by Russell, 67, against Kimora, 49, and her ex, Tim Lesnar. Tim Kimora Lee Simmons, and listen, this is a lot of us. I ain't excluding myself out of this piece of the conversation. A lot of us ladies, we just happen to, on a consistent basis, keep picking the wrong partners. Her ex-husband, Tim Lesnar, got in a lot of trouble for, money laundering, bribery, and all kind of other stuff. And I want to say he's currently still locked away. The parties have been fighting in court for years over shares in energy drink company Celsius. Russell and Kimora were married from 1998 until 2009. Kimora married Tim in 2014, but the two became estranged during his legal issues. And I think they became estranged because if she didn't distance herself from Tim, she could have actually probably got locked up also. So Tim, a former Goldman Sachs investment banker, was caught up in a massive scandal called 1MBD. The government described it as a multi-billion-dollar bribery and money laundering scheme involving Malaysia's state-owned investment and development fund, One Malaysia Development Bernhard. So that's why they call it 1MBD. Tim pleaded guilty to conspiring to launder money in another charge. He agreed to forfeit $43 million along with shares of stock valued at $200 million. Good googly my, that's a lot of money. In 2021, Russell sued Kimora and Tim for breach of contract, fraudulent concealment, and various other claims. In his lawsuit, he claimed that he created the company called New Horizons in 2011. He was the sole member and manager. He said that Kimora and Tim joined the company as members in 2016. Russell said despite his divorce from Kimora, they maintained a solid relationship. He said he became close with Tim over the years too. Russell said he had New Horizons purchase tens of millions in stock for Celsius in 2016. He said Kimora and Tim, knowing full well they would be required to pay tens of millions for bail and a victim compensation plea deal, conspired with each other and with all defendants to effectuate the unlawful fraudulent scheme following Tim's criminal case being brought. Russell claimed Kimora and Tim used the stock in Celsius as bond in Tim's criminal case without his consent. Kimora denied the accusations. I remember in real time when this was going on. She told the court Russell had resigned from his role as manager of New Horizons in January 2018. And I can believe that too, because when people started accusing Russell Simmons of SA, he resigned from his positions on almost every board and every company that he was on. And the next thing you know, we heard he was in Bali doing yoga, meditation, and whatever else he was doing and being his vegan. Now he's been a vegan for a while, but you get what I'm saying. He went full blown into being, this other person. She said when the stocks were used as bond, it was my understanding that Russell Simmons was no longer a manager or member of New Horizons and that he had no ownership interest in the shares of the stocks in Celsius Holdings, Inc. that were used to secure a bond in the criminal case. Tim denied all allegations of wrongdoing. He asked that Russell take nothing from his complaint. All parties told the judge they wanted a jury trial. As In Touch first reported, the parties are also fighting in federal court over the stocks as part of Tim's criminal case. Russell and Kimora have been going back and forth for months over who owns the stocks. Recently, the two were fighting over Kimora turning over text messages she exchanged with Tim. And the reason why he wants those text messages is because he's trying to say, Russell Simmons, that within those text messages, it will be proof that Kimora and her estranged husband, Tim, were in cahoots with trying to figure out how to take said stock and everything from Russell Simmons. His lawyer said the only text message Kimora has produced appear to be messages sent or received by Tim, not her. Russell is entitled to text messages that contains responsive content, excluding those between her and Tim, unless third parties are also party to those messages. The battle is ongoing. But I brought this story to y'all because it's January 2nd, 2026. Although it's over a year away, this is a date we're going to have to stay connected to. And connected to because I believe this is the date where the house of cards for Russell Simmons is going to come tumbling down. So they say every dog has its day. And so January 2nd, 2026 might be dog day for Russell Simmons. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. I believe, let me know your thoughts. January 2nd, 2026, it's going to be doomsday for Russell Simmons. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video.